long time no favorites video. I know I skipped last month. It's because I gave birth and I wasn't quite prepared to give birth at that time, and I thought I would have a favorites video for you, but I didn't, so I skipped it. But I'm going to include a couple of favorites from last month in this video, although most of them will be this month's favorites. So, like I said, if it's been a while since you checked in, I had a baby. I posted a labor and delivery story. Actually, not a labor. I didn't labor. I had a C-section. It was not planned. I have a delivery story. I will throw up in a card for you. So if you want to know about all of that and how that went down, check it out. And then I also just put up a 1 month postpartum video. So I will also throw that, that was fancy, throw that in a link for you guys if you want to know what I've been up to the last month, because I have obviously not been posting as much. I've been, all of my time is dedicated to my child, which is my #1 priority right now, as we kind of settle into life as new parents. And it's been wonderful and awesome and huge and all-consuming, and I've loved it. So I talk a lot about that. It's a very long video. They're both very long videos. Let's be honest, all my videos are very long videos. So I'm gonna try not to make this too long. I'm gonna do a little disclaimer here and let you know that this is probably the most boring favorites video I will ever post, but I wanted to get back in the habit of it. And I really have been genuinely enjoying these things this month. I've been recovering from C-sections, which is a major surgery. I haven't been able to go out much. I haven't been able to do much. I haven't been wearing makeup or exciting clothes or anything like that. So this favorites kind of reflects a really, really homebody month. Like, I've been homebound for the whole month, which is fine because I'm a total hermit and love my home. But okay, disclaimer aside. Okay, so going in order, usually I share clothing and accessories first. A couple of clothing items, which have been essential for me as a hermit, totally home oriented this month and recovering, and as a new mommy, all those things combined. Pajama pants. I have been living in pajama pants. It has been really nice. It's, you know, it's January. It's kind of gray and icky out anyway, since I don't feel like I'm missing much outside. I do get to walk my dog a little bit now and then. Oh, she's cleaning herself. Sorry. We'll censor that out. But not for very long, and I just wear sweatpants when I go outside with her. So anyway, I've been living in these J. Crew pajama pants. These are actually a Christmas gift from my brother and sister-in-law. This Christmas, I actually asked for these specifically because the J. Crew pajama pants are my absolute favorite. I've talked about them before. I wanted them in a really big size because I knew with a C-section incision healing, that I wanted something that I knew would be big enough that it would be really comfortable to wear. So I asked for these for Christmas and they got them for me, and I love them. They're my favorite pajama pants because they're long enough for my legs. I feel like so many pajama pants I buy from other places just are never long enough, and I don't think I have like extraordinarily long legs or anything, but for whatever reason they always come up short. But they're also a really nice soft flannel and really kind of on the lighter side, so they're not hot. And that is essential when you're carrying around a little human in your arms all day long, because she is a little boiler. The other clothing item, which is kind of my favorite accessory because I really use it as an accessory, is this sweater. I bought this for myself, and this is new. It's by Dreamers. I got it from Nordstrom. It either came in a small medium or a medium large, and I bought the medium large. I probably could have gotten the small medium, no issue, because it is enormous, but I just, again, wanted to make sure it was big and roomy and easy. It's this really nice, cozy kind of knit. It doesn't look like much here. I'll pop in a picture of it so you guys can see what it looks like. But having an open style cardigan with no buttons and no zippers on it has been essential for me as a new mommy, because I'm so worried about things scratching or bothering my baby. I'm holding her all the time. And it has pockets. Pockets are essential as well. So A, it's easy to pull on and off as I get hot or cold. B, it has nothing on it that's going to scratch or bother my child. And C, it has pockets so I can pop my phone in there, I can pop my notebook in there, I can pop a hair clip in there. Those are the things I carry around every day. I don't always have a hand to carry them around in. Having the pockets has been essential. And it's nice and cozy, but it's also not too hot. This is definitely warm, but it's not like super hot. So that has been really nice. Like I said, I really haven't been wearing makeup much aside from the couple of times I filmed videos. That's really the only time I put makeup on. So I'm not gonna share any makeup favorites this month, although I did do a Beauty All Stars blog post. I decided not to do the video. I just don't have a lot of time right now to do videos being a new mommy. So I just did a blog post this year of my beauty picks that includes makeup and all beauty products and like skincare, hair care, nail stuff, all of that. And I will link that for you guys if I've gotten it up already. I don't actually know about the timing of things because I'm still kind of sorting out this whole, you know, posting and being a new mommy business, but I'm sure we'll settle into some sort of routine down the line. But for now, please just bear with me. If that post isn't up already, I will be up soon. If I have it for you, I'll link it. It's on my blog. If not, it will be on my blog eventually. But anyway, if you want to see the makeup that I really loved from the past year, my top favorites, you can check it out there. I'm actually wearing all of those things on my face today. So if you're wondering what I'm wearing on my face, that's what I'm wearing on my face. The beauty things that I have been really enjoying are moisturizing products because not only is it winter and it's super dry, but I have been washing my hands like crazy since having an infant around. So I've needed a lot of moisture on my hands, and my body just needs a lot of moisture right now because it's a drier time of year and my skin's very dry. I have been really into Aveeno products lately. I have two to show you today. I bought this for postpartum, for the first month postpartum. It's the Aveeno Baby fragrance-free daily moisture lotion. This is the baby specific one. I bought this for me, not for my baby. I actually have not put lotion on my baby yet, although I think now that she's a little older, I can start doing so. I got, you know, clearance from the doctors, no issue or anything. I just haven't wanted to mess with her delicate skin. But I wanted to wear a baby safe product on my body for this first month because I just didn't know how sensitive she would be. I wanted to try the Aveeno line of moisturizers and see how they worked, and I thought, why not just buy the baby one? Used it all up, it's empty now, worked great. Now I'm using the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. It also works great. So they're both fragrance free, and I feel like they get the job done and they're not bothersome to my child. For my hands, which have needed so much help, I've been really enjoying the Aveeno Active Natural Skin Relief Hand Cream, Intense Moisture. I put this on almost every time after I wash my hands. I keep it up my bathroom sink here, and I have a different one downstairs. It's like the eczema therapy one. I'm almost out of this. I use this a ton. Like I said, I've just been washing my hands like crazy, and they've been getting so dried out, and my cuticles have been really dry, and it's just, this has been keeping my hands from getting like scaly and itchy. Speaking of cuticles, I have been also really using a lot of coconut oil. This is by Spectrum. It's their organic unrefined coconut oil. Perfect for skin and hair care. I've used this on my hair before. I've had it for a while. I've been putting this on my cuticles, and actually also, I don't know if this is TMI, if you're not into this sort of baby knowing stuff, but I've also been using it on my nipples for sore nipples with breastfeeding. So it's safe for that. But it's been great for my cuticles. My cuticles were bleeding and totally red, like almost all of them. As of a week ago, I started putting this on, and more like regularly. I was doing it, but now I'm doing it like all the time, and they are totally healing and much better. And then lastly, in terms of moisturizing, I've talked about this before. It's in my Beauty All Stars. I love this stuff. It's the Smith's Rosebud Salve. I prefer the one in the tube. I just feel like it's a little more sanitary than always dipping your finger into a pot, and also it's just more convenient. I'll put a little on right now. Keeps my lips hydrated, and it's just my favorite lip balm. And I don't know where I would be without this lip balm. I would be very sad. Very sad without this lip balm. My home goods category, this is where I'm backtracking to last month because there are two products I really wanted to talk about last month. I can't bring them upstairs right now, I'm sorry. I'm a little strapped for time between feedings here, but I will pop in pictures of them so you know what they are. They're the Nest candles and diffusers. I bought the Nest diffuser in Holiday, which I shared in one of my holiday gift guides. I also bought the really big candle in the same scent, which we burned all of last month, all of December, and it basically is almost gone. I haven't lit it since we've been home from giving birth because I've heard that you're not really supposed to light fires or have candles around in like newborns because it's just not good for their breathing. And when they're a little bit older and their lungs are more established and they're, then it's fine. So I haven't been burning any candles. We haven't had any fires or anything like that. But it was such a big favorite of mine last month. I really wanted to share it. I really love that candle. It burns so nicely. Such a nice throw as well. I mean, and such a beautiful scent. I don't know if they still have the holiday scent, but I really like the Nest candle experience. It was my first experience. And the diffuser, still use and love. It's in our guest bathroom. It's our powder room. Yeah, on the first floor, the powder room. It's probably got a couple more weeks left in it before it's time for a new one. So it's lasted for a good 6-8 weeks. Actually, about 8 weeks, because I started using it in mid-November, and it still is scenting up the bathroom in such a beautiful, soft way. It's not in your face. It's not too subtle. It's actually still working. I find with some oil diffusers that they kind of stop working after a week. Like they just don't smell anymore, even though there's still a lot of oil in them. This one actually still works. So definitely a little bit pricier of an option in the candle and fragrance diffuser category, but worth it in my opinion. Absolutely love both of those for last month. So that was my last month inclusion for this month's favorites. For multimedia, we have been watching TV again. Last month we went through a lot of holiday movies. We basically didn't watch any television. This month, since we've been home, and I've got a little I'm able to feed the baby on the couch and stuff, and we basically haven't eaten at the table. That's not good. We've been eating in front of the TV, but we've kind of been taking turns holding the baby and eating, so we've been doing like TV style dinner eating, which it's not healthy, but it's the time for it right now. We're just going with it. Anyway, we've been watching New Girl, which I have just absolutely fallen in love with this show. It's Zoe, I'm gonna butcher her name, Deschanel? Not sure if that's how you pronounce her name. I really liked her in Elf. I did not realize she had a TV show, and the show is like a good 6 or 7 years old, or maybe 5 or 6, I don't know. But we've been watching it on Netflix, so we started from the beginning, and it's hilarious. And the nice thing about it is I can't really concentrate fully on a show right now. Like I can't, watching something like Game of Thrones or Sherlock or something like that it'd just be really hard to concentrate for that long on a show just because I'm so distracted with my baby's needs and putting those first. But having something like really easy to watch, just funny, don't need to be tuned in the whole time kind of TV is great. And that's been such a fun show for that. And I really like it. It's hilarious. It's like laugh out loud funny to me, at least. It's my sense of humor. If I keep looking over here, I have my list on my phone. Sorry, you guys. I don't mean to be rude. For books, as you can imagine, there hasn't been a lot of time to read. Every once in a while, I have a few minutes to read, and I'm like very slowly at a snail's pace making my way through Jewel's autobiography. Her Never Broken songs are only half the story. This is fascinating. I've been a huge Jewel fan for well over a decade. I love her music. I love her songwriting. I love her passion and power through her music. And her life story is incredible. I had no idea any background about her. And it is just incredible. I'm just about halfway through this book, but it's just amazing to learn about somebody and her amazing life and just such experiences you wouldn't expect, knowing very little or nothing at all about somebody, right? But I really do enjoy that book, and I would recommend it if you're a Jewel fan, or if you just like knowing things, like people, like reading biographies of people with really interesting lives. Let's see, what else? Oh yeah, music. I haven't been driving. In the car is where I mostly listen to music, and I wasn't allowed to drive until recently, and I can't do much quite just yet. So I haven't been listening to a lot of music lately, but I have been singing quite a few Disney songs to my daughter, and trying to teach myself lyrics to some of my old favorites, like A dream is the wish your heart makes, when you wish upon a star. I've got those memorized now. I've got it's not many lyrics and not both, but I've got the lyrics to Wishes from Disney World's fireworks show. I've got that memorized. I've been singing Her Little Mermaid. So I've just been kind of like getting in, kind of reteaching myself these songs, and I've been using YouTube to like relearn the lyrics and stuff. So that's been kind of the music I've been listening to. And there is a new blog I have been following that I'm really enjoying. It's AllieEdwards.com. She's a professional crafter, I want to say, a professional story scrapbooker. I'm not sure what you want to call her, but I really enjoy her blog and her work. And in fact, I have signed up for a couple of her classes already this year, her online classes. I've signed up for One Little Word, which is where you choose a word that you want to focus on for the year and your intentions about it. And there's like a monthly reflections on it every month that you can work through and do a little bit of scrapbooking with. It's project life kind of oriented projects, and I've been wanting to get into project life scrapbooking since I bought that set to document my baby's first year, and I just signed up for her project life storytelling class, which is a 4-week class. I think that starts in February, and I signed up for that with the hopes to get some inspiration and some help in starting my project life journey. So I can share more about those things later on if you guys are interested in my experiences with project life and how I am liking it and all of that. I used to love scrapbooking. I just kind of winged it when I was younger and had more time, but I haven't scrapbooked in ages, and I thought this would be a fun way and a more manageable way to maybe keep on top of it, and something I'd like to start keeping on top of. It's one of my New Year's resolutions. So I definitely recommend her blog. She's got a very specific style. It's not necessarily my style, but I really enjoy her work. So I will link that blog below if you guys want to check it out. And then lastly, for tasty treats, I know I've talked about these oranges like ad nauseum, but I really love the little halos. I think they're either clementines or mandarins, but they're the tiny little, citrus, orangey kinds of fruits. They're still in season right now. I eat them by the handful every day. I have like 3 or 4, and they are just so tasty. And this is the best time of year for citrus. Love them. And then also I've like one of my postpartum cravings. I didn't know you could have postpartum cravings, but apparently you can have. Has been Rice Krispie treats, and my darling husband Don has been so sweet and has been making me Rice Krispie treats, and it's just my favorite thing. And my favorite way to make them, which he has in turn made for me, is to do 50-50 regular Rice Krispies and Cocoa Krispies with the regular Rice Krispie treat recipe, which you can find on their website. I do recommend adding in maybe about 20% more marshmallows than their recipe calls for. It just makes it a little gooier and a little sweeter. That's the way I prefer to make them. But that's been my favorite. And that is all my favorites for this month. I do have a giveaway for you guys. I wanted to share the Nest Candle Love. I bought these for a giveaway for last month, but obviously did not do the favorites video. So I don't know if they still have this scent, but it's very, wintry. I think it's nice. It's not holiday necessarily. It's a nice wintry scent. It's the Nest Birchwood Pine scented candles. These are absolutely gorgeous. I'll pull one out so you can see just how pretty it is. It's one of my standard giveaways. It'll run for 1 week's time. Oops, how pretty is this? Isn't that so beautiful? What was I saying? Oh yeah, it will run for 1 week's time. There'll be 2 winners. It's open internationally. If you're under the age of 18 and just you have parental permission, and you can enter by going to my coordinated blog post, which I will link below. You can enter there. It's a Rafflecopter widget. If you don't know how that works, I always include a link showing you how it works. It's very straightforward, but I can understand it can be confusing if you've never looked at it before. So there is a link to kind of guide you through that if you want to look, if you're not sure and you want to sign up for the giveaway. But as always, I will email the winners directly. And that is everything for this month. I hope you guys enjoyed my kind of strange collection of things this month. I'd love to know what some of your favorites have been, if you care to share. My number 1 favorite is my beautiful daughter. I've got pictures of her on my social media accounts and on my blog. I think, on my blog. You can follow them, all of those things down below if you want to see her. She's an absolute doll and I love her. And my husband, also huge high on the favorites list this month. He's like number 1.5 favorite because he's just been essentially so essential and awesome and helpful and wonderfully supportive and the most amazing father, and I'm just loving this new mommy life. But anyway, I hope you guys are all well. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try to get back in the habit of posting with some sort of frequency. It's not going to be quite what it was before, which I've went over in great detail in that long-winded upcoming changes video, which again, I'll pop in a favorite, not a favorite, it's a card for you guys. I'll also link all of the videos I mentioned or referenced below if you want to check them out there. And I will do my best to share it on a more frequent basis because I miss it and I love you guys and I want to share. It's just, I hope you can understand. I'm guessing most of you can understand that my priorities have shifted right now, but things will kind of settle as we fall into more of a routine. It's just this precious newborn stage. It's like, there's a schedule list, right? There's like no point in scheduling anything, but it's also just such precious time getting to know my baby. I love it. I'm also interested if you guys want me to do mommy favorites. I'd be happy to add that to the rotation. I'm kind of thinking that'd be fun to do. So let me know if you want like a monthly mommy favorites video. I was planning on doing like a newborn essentials post or video, a little bit further down the line, but I could do like a shorter thing just once a month from now on, but I'd probably do it separate from this video because I know not everybody is interested in mommy favorites. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. I hope you are all well, staying warm and comfortable this winter, or cool and comfortable if you're in Australia because it's summer. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys are well. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know what some of your favorites are below, and I will see you real soon. Bye, you guys. Take care.